Hello everyone and welcome back to Sri FC. We won the game. Tottenham 1, Chelsea 4. Fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. What a win. What a time. It's literally 4 o'clock in my place. Have to go to work. But F it right now. We have beaten Tottenham, one of our biggest rivals. 1-4 victory against Tottenham Hotspur. I'm absolutely proud of the side. What a victory. There are a bit of concerns in the performances. There was something which I was concerned and till the 94th third minute, my head was boiling because Tottenham came close to make it 2-2. But after that, the team continued, and we got the 3 goals in the end and beating them 4-1 really pleases me. Respect to Tottenham, but beating them this way and winning the game and this way is just beautiful, guys. I'm going to discuss a lot in this video, but I'm so happy with the team. Fantastic victory and a really good day for us Chelsea fans. Big up to Putin, brother, another my fellow Chelsea fan. Blue is the color, football is the game. We are all together and winning is our aim. Hopefully, bro, now Manchester City next. And Chirugar absolutely started, my brother. And please, people, do subscribe to Sports Freak. Jackson should have scored 6-7 goals in Vicario. Bro, he's a fantastic goalkeeper. He's a fantastic goalkeeper. But Jackson, I'll later talk in the video. It was a great hat trick, bro. Like, it was very happy for him, but he should have scored 6-7 today. And there are still some points that he needs to improve upon. But today, I think the boy needs to enjoy this performance and carry on this performance because he now needs to make it more. He needs to continue this performance and revitalize his career at Chelsea. So now, coming on to topics we have to discuss today. It will not be a very long video because I have to sleep as well. But that's exactly your victory today. I'm very happy today. I'm very happy because this was a massive win. Poch came back at Tottenham and there was a lot of hellfire from the Chelsea fans because he was praising Tottenham Hotspur in the press conferences. Everybody wanted him sacked for just that reason. But Pochettino came at Tottenham and he won the match. And it was a very pleasing victory. He went away to Tottenham and beat them 4-1. Very good win. I think the manager got the lineup spot on because Mudryk was not fit, so he had to go with the lineup. And to be really honest, Mudryk was really poor when he came on. So the lineup was right. But again, to be really honest, the first 20 minutes were horrible. Like, it was horrible. We were whisker away from Tottenham getting a 2-0 lead. We were very lucky we were not 2 or 3-0 down by the first 20 minutes. So it was a very poor start by the team. We cannot take away from that. The start of the match was not really good by the team, and we were really lucky it did not go on to become 2 or 3-0 Tottenham because we started the game really poorly. But after that, the team bounced back very well. We are a team which is not known to bounce back a lot. This has always been one of our biggest concerns. We never bounce back from going 2-0 down. Both be like, I'm praising so that they don't get much hurt. Absolutely, bro. But see, we overall, to be really honest, Poch said things very spot on. To be really honest, he still has attachment because he was there for 5 years. So the fans took it too far. Yes, Poch could have done better, but to ask him getting too much negativity before the game was not good. And this is why this game was very important. If we did not get the result today, the fans would have been an honest case. It was a very poor first 20 minutes. We cannot get away from that. It was a very horrific start by the team. But one thing I liked about the team is we are not known to bounce back. Whenever a difficulty arises, Chelsea fade away. But today we did not. The team bounced back. After 20 minutes, we started pressing Tottenham. We won the ball back. We won the second ball. We rattled them for the 10 minutes period. Romero should have been sent off earlier when he retaliated at Levy Colville. But again, the VAR, they could not spot it. After that, we scored a goal. But again, rightfully so, sadly was disallowed. So again, we were really creating chances and showing everyone what we are capable of. But after that, to be really honest, I was in clear pen any day of the week. And that was a clear red. If you're saying that's not a clear red, I think I'm really sorry, but either you're being very biased or you're not being really in this way genuine because that was a clear red. That is a red any day of the week. If you're really arguing with that, I don't have any opinion on that. That's an absolute red any day of the week. Yes, he won the ball back, but his momentum could have broken the leg of Enzo Fernandez. He literally could have broken the leg of Enzo Fernandez in pieces. That's how bad that tackle was. Romero has this in his game. He's a very good defender. I respect him. I admire him. But this guy has a bozo streak, and that was an absolutely awful tackle. That was awful. Yes, he won the ball back, but it could have killed Enzo Fernandez's leg there, and that was a clear penalty and a clear red. The referee got his spot on, and this is why the VAR did well. In the last time when Tottenham played a big team at home, Liverpool, and this is not the mistake of Tottenham, this was a referee's mistake. At that time, Luis Diaz's goal should have been allowed, but the VAR quickly, within 30 seconds, disallowed it, and in the end, it cost Liverpool. Today, they did right. They took their time. They saw everything possible, and they gave the right decision. That was red card any day of the week and a penalty. So they got it absolutely spot on. Romero should have been spent off, and that was a well-converted penalty by Cole Palmer. And after that, we did better and better in the game. And this is where Nico Jackson should have, for me, made it 2-1 as well. But again, we were not just clinical. Liverpool fans are enjoying, in my opinion. They are, because again, I think they were robbed at Tottenham, so they have every right to enjoy. But today is a more important victory for us, because those are the teams which are fighting in title races. We are fighting for a Champions League spot. We have to understand that. So this is an important victory in that regards. I know people are not going to agree with me, but I still believe Tottenham can be dragged on to a Champions League battle. I can't see Tottenham being fighting for top 3, top 4. So this is why Tottenham had to lose today. We had to beat them. And if we can win 1 or 2 more games and they lose 1 more games, Tottenham are getting dragged back into the battle of top 5. This is why this was an important victory. City, Arsenal, Liverpool, they are the sides which are fighting for title. We, Tottenham, Newcastle, Villa, Brighton, we are fighting for the other spots with United. And this is why beating Tottenham was important today, and the team bounced back. We got the victory, and it was really, really important today. Coming on to now to end of the game and a bit of important topics to discuss on. So before I come to that, people requesting you to like, subscribe. Let's enjoy the victory together, and please subscribe to the channel. Your support really, really means a lot to me. Great end to the game, but till the point of the second goal, we struggle against 9 men. We cannot get away from it. Like until the second goal by Nico Jackson and then Tottenham absolutely giving up, we should have done better. We were not good against 9 men. We struggled against 9 men, and we were lucky that Ange Postecoglou continued to play with high line. If there was any other manager in the league, he would have parked the bus and taken the 1-1 draw. And let's not kid away ourselves. We scored the goals from high press of Tottenham. Any other manager in the league is parking the bus, and that is a bit of concern. A really good victory. I enjoyed it, but we also need to focus on some important things we need to take forward. We struggle against 9 men, and again today we struggle for goals. Big up Sports Free people, do subscribe to him, and big up Pudding by Madison out, Van de Beek out, Romero Udogi out. Let's see what I can do now with proper test for Ange. Absolutely, but also Chelsea have had 12-13 injuries this season. So one team which has faced it is us. We still don't have a fully fit squad. Once we have that, when Nkunku is back, we are going to be a much better team. But being honest on this point, I need to really say that I'm proud of the side. The bounce back, we got the victory. But again, we cannot just get away from we won the game 4-1. We're absolutely fine. We still have a lot of problems. We struggle against 9 men. We really struggle against 9 men. And if we did not get the second goal, it could have been embarrassing. Dyer was this close to make it 2-2. He scored the goal, but that was rightly disallowed by a whisker of a skin. And then Rodrigo Bentancur should have made it 2-2. So we cannot get away from the reality. Again, against 9 men, we struggle. Again, we struggle to break down a team. We struggled before as well against 10 men West Ham. This is a bit of reoccurrence. We were just lucky that Tottenham did not go to the low block. If they did, it could have been over. So really happy with the team, really proud. But I think this is something we really need to improve upon. We have a very good team right now. Our midfield looks good. Our defense is really solid. I think Palmer had a very good game. Sterling looked threatening. And Jackson is still a player who is doing good in bits and pieces. But we need to be better in attacking areas. And Nico Jackson was really good. But Nico Jackson could easily put the game to the bed earlier in the game. But Caicedo banger was so amazing. But it was was strike. It was an amazing strike. I was really sad that goal in the end it went to penalty for that reason. Caicedo's goal for Chelsea, that was one of the best way to score a goal. But even other than the goal, his performance was really good. At some points, he lost the ball, but still, he was really good in the game. And this was just my concerning point. It was a really good performance by the team. I'm really, really proud of my team today. Really proud of my team. But these are something that Poch has to go on the training ground and work. It should not be forgotten. We were really good, but again, we just could not really take on 9 men, and that really buggles me. Jackson 3 goals and 12 celebrations. James was good. Caicedo was good. I think James was good. Caicedo was good. I think Ruby Relievers Palmer was good. But other than that, it was average performances. Not bad, but not really good. Sterling का कोई pass नहीं दे रहा था. I think I agree. But again, I think a team was today a bit shellfish. Like we all wanted to score goals. The players wanted their confidence to be regained. So I can't blame them. But again, being very, very honest with everyone, this was the only concern I had. Because till 90 minutes, for 40 minutes against 9 men, we scored 0 goals. So that is something we need to be really carrying on. But in the end, scoring the 3 goals, Nico Jackson getting a hat-trick was really, really important, everyone. Please, people watching, requesting you to hit the like, subscribe, and support really means a lot. Do let me know your opinion in the comment section. I'm very happy with the win, but this is just a point I had to make. I'm not being negative, but it was important to also say that some things we need to improve upon, and these are not really good things. And now, also our through balls were fast and hard, but for the attackers to get it. Absolutely. I think our passing was really good today. Our creativity today, Pudin Bhai, was really good. But again, we just could not convert our chances. And until that goal, I was really thinking it could be one of those days. But we got the job done. It was important. Enzo had an average game. Also, he looks injured. Hope he's okay. I really hope he's okay. But yeah, the game was not really good for Enzo. Like, Enzo is a better player than that. His performance against Blackburn, to be really honest, a low quality opposition was very good. He had a good season. He had one of the best games against Liverpool. But this was a bit disappointing with Enzo. But I expect him to bounce back. I expect Enzo Fernandez to bounce back. But this was not one of the better performances for Enzo. He could do better. But again, he's coming back after an injury. He was just coming back after had a break last game week. So I can give him the benefit of the doubt. Jackson missed a clear one after the hat trick. He had a lot of chances, Anurag Bhai. He had a lot of chances today, Nicholas Jackson. He could easily have scored 7, 8 or 9 goals today. That's how many chances he had. And big up Abhishek Bhai. So good to see you, my brother. So good to see my brother. Let's enjoy the win. We don't get to do this often. Let's be shameless. Enjoy the win. Bro, I'm going to be shameless. Like 4 o'clock and I'm going to enjoy it, bro. But yeah, bro, there are some points which you have to make. But bro, really agree with you. I'm going to enjoy this victory. I'm going to be shameless, man. Because this was important. And Abhishek Bhai, I've said it a long time on the channel. I do believe Tottenham can be caught up in the Champions League race. And I think this was an important win in that aspect as well. Because we can really, really catch them. Big up Junior Harold, the Blues. Absolute big win for the Blues today. Guys, century by Super Chat, everyone. Thank you, bro. The guys, the channel is monetized. If you can, it will really mean a lot. Mudrik was angry. He would have got an assist, but Jackson had to same as will do. I think I understand the guy was selfish, but I like that. I want the striker to be selfish. In the end, you just need to convert the chance. If Jackson missed that, it could have been tough, but that's what I really want from my strikers. I just want them sometimes to be selfish, get the goal, get the confidence. Nico Jackson scoring 3 goals today was really good for his confidence. The guy got a much needed confidence, millions of fans on his case. The guy is such a talented player, but again, he's coming into one of the toughest league in the world. So it was always going to be difficult for him. And Nico Jackson is a fantastic young player. He has a lot of potential, but he's still a very raw player, but has always the pressure of the fans is too high. So this hat trick can go a long way in revitalizing his Chelsea career. But again, he needs to keep on improving. Today, he had a good game overall. He was really threatening. But one problem with Nico Jackson, people, is again his runs in the box. His offside work was not really good today. And if you remember, I believe in the first half, he had a chance where Eric Dyer cleared the ball. Erling Haaland is coming there and making a run towards the left. Nico Jackson just kept staying there. So this is something I want Nico Jackson to improve upon. When there are chances to tap it into the box, you need to be there. When there are chances where as a striker, you need to be in the box to tap in the opportunity. Nico Jackson sometimes doesn't come there. He should have come to the left, should have tapped in, and it could have been 2-1 Chelsea earlier in the game. So this is something he can really do. But in the end, it was a very important goal for him. Absolutely made. And City versus Chelsea is going to be coming. I'm confident. I'm not saying they're going to win, but I think we can really give a fight. Jackson is very bad, to be fair. That header pissed me off. How can one miss that, bro? I lost my head. Like, bro, I'm being very, very honest, Abhishek Bhai. When I watched that header miss, I was banging my head to my laptop. I was really banging my head to the laptop because how did he miss that? That should have been crisp and clear, hardly hit. Even the commentators really nicely criticized them. They said he should have hit it harder, and that was poor. And I was thinking, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I was seeing the tweets, and I was one of them that Armando Broja has to come back to the team. But after that, the boys scored the 3 goals, and really happy with him, to be honest. Those 3 goals can really revitalize his career. I've always said, I believe this guy has a lot of talent. He has the potential. He has the dribbling. I don't even consider him an actual striker. I think this guy in the future can be an inside forward for us. A player that cuts inside. A player that can play behind the striker. He has got a very good game for that. The guy has a good, in terms of his running is really good from the behind. But the only problem with Jackson is he doesn't have the natural striker instinct. And he's right now playing in the toughest league and he's very inexperienced. I think as fans, we need to give him this 1 year. We need to give him time to adjust. We need to give him time to be patient. And hopefully he can deliver. I'm not just saying this of the one match. To be really honest, I'm not saying this just of one match. I've been on this channel from the preseason saying we need to give Jackson time. I said if he scored 10 goals this season, it's a really good season for him. And I said we need to give Nico Jackson time. And I already said on this channel before we should have had an experienced striker. And I should have learned under him. So I've been very consistent with that. He's a very good young striker. He has the potential, but he's not ready right now. This hat-trick was really important for his Chelsea career, for his confidence. But yes, I'm not going to go and really say, oh my God, everything has improved. He needs to now go on the training ground, work better, because next week he goes up against one of the best defense in the Premier League, Guardiola, Ruben Diaz. Nathan Hackey, Kyle Walker, and he needs to do better than what he did today. He had a very good game in terms of goals, but he should have done better. He could easily have scored 6-7 goals today, and we could have put the game in the bed earlier. So this is something he can improve, but I'm so happy for Nico. I was cheering for him. So good to see him get some confidence back and scoring that hat-trick. And big up Abhishek Bhai, and best sub by Posh till date. Cucurella for Colville, that was a game changer. Colville was very bad. Agreed, bro. Colville was bad. Colville is not a natural left back. I don't even really criticize him, Abhishek Bhai. I think the manager is not playing him in the right position. And I think this is something Posh needs to do better. I don't know why he's so much on this Colville experiment at left back. Just play Silva and Colville. Drop Disasi and play Cucurella at the left back. But again, is it to do with the injury of Chilwell? And James is the fullback that goes really high. So the manager has a mindset for one being defensive. But again, Colville should have been wider there. That first goal is a schoolboy error from Colville. That was a schoolboy error for Colville. And I don't even blame him. He's not a fullback. He has a mind of a centre-back. And that was a very schoolboy error. And for external keyboard mouse, big up my brother Sports Freak. And people, please go and subscribe to Sports Freak. He's a very good content creator and a tactical analyst. And yes, I agree, Cucurella did a job. He was overlapping and also inverting when we needed a man in middle. He did a really good job, to be honest, when he came. Attackingly, again, Cucurella, he should have scored that goal, to be honest. Like, for me, Putin Bhai was banging my head to the wall that Cucurella should have scored that goal or give it to Sterling. If it did not go on win the game, that would have been all over the internet. But again, Cucurella did a very, very good job overall. And especially, he's a natural left back. He loves the width. He loves to carry the ball. This is something that Posh should have understood earlier and should have played Cucurella from the start. I can't blame Colville. Colville is just not a left back, but the manager is not playing in the right position. Jackson Hattrick will be in the history books. I think he's got it against Tottenham, bro. He has got it against Tottenham. Please hit Barishal in for Disasi. I doubt Colville as well. Bro, Abhishek Bhai, you're spot on. And I've been saying on this channel for a long time, I think Barishal is the biggest miss we are doing. But I think the manager is just being careful with his fitness. In my Chelsea likely lineup, I put a shot out. I put Barishal there. I still doubt Colville. I think he still needs a bit of adjustment, but he's a very good centre-back. And Disasi for me is very clumsy right now. I like Disasi. I think the boy has talent, but he's very clumsy right now. Sometimes he's not aware of the person behind him. And even today, if Bentancur, he won the ball against Disasi. For a player of strength of Axel Disasi, I expect Axel Disasi to win it against Rodrigo Bentancur. And some other day, it could easily have been Tottenham 2, Chelsea 2. We were very lucky at that point. Our defending from set pieces was absolutely epic. And thank you, Putin Bhai. Please, people, do like and support the channel. Please subscribe. Your support really means a lot. Barishal gives us more assurance and he's good with the ball too. Absolutely, Putin Bhai. He's really, really good with the ball. He's aerially very good. He carries the ball well. And defensively, when it comes to the point of tackles, he's a really, really important player for us. Maybe Barishal missed preseason, so Poch is just going with experience so far. I agree, bro, but I think the Manchester City match now, Barishal has to be there. I was not impressed with Disasi today. I love Disasi. I'm going to back him, but Disasi was not good today. Disasi was really not good today. And we were really, really lucky we did not concede in the end. Our set piece work was horrific. And in the last some week, Disasi has been making mistakes. So I think Barishal is going to make it easier for Silva. And I think we need Barishal back in the team. Now coming out of Raheem Sterling. And Raheem Sterling was getting a lot of criticism in the game because of the offside runs and some of the selfish play he was doing. But to be really honest, people, he was one of the most threatening players we had on the pitch. And he still had a very, very threatening game today. Please, people, requesting you to hit the like. Just smash the like button. A support means a lot. And Raheem Sterling for me, people. Raheem Sterling overall, for me, did really, really well in the game. Like his timing of the runs, his threat. He was carrying the ball. He always had a threat. Yes, Raheem Sterling overall could have done better. Yes. He should have put the pass on the plate for Cole Palmer where he absolutely missed it. And he went on, Udogie went on to have a yellow card and another red card. But Raheem Sterling still was really, really good in the game. He was really threatening in the game. And I think he did a really, really good job overall. Raheem Sterling on this channel for me always gets criticism of being a senior player and not stepping it up. But now, bar from Burnley and Luton, he stepped up in the last two games, really important games. And he was really, really good. He was good against Arsenal. He was really good today. And Raheem Sterling was a threat today. Yes, he can sometimes piss up anyone off when he gets to the final box and doesn't finish his stance. He mistimes a simple pass. But sometimes what I need from the player is the basics. To be a threat, to make that run in from behind. And that is what Raheem Sterling did. And that was one of the most important jobs we all wanted to see from him. So really happy with Raheem Sterling. He did an absolutely fantastic job overall. And Raheem Sterling was a massive threat today, causing a lot of problem with Pedro Porro. And he was really good in this match, people. Also, what to do with Sanchez? Bro, to be really honest, he was not tested a lot today. But I think, bro, he gives me heart attack. When he has the ball, I get heart attacks. When he has the ball, I think the error is coming. And Disasi is good physically, but not good with the ball. Gets casual so often. Don't know why. He used to play right back for Monaco, but the guy looks so stiff. I will get Barishele for sure. Absolutely, bro. Like the thing with Disasi also is he's not aware of the far post around him. Sometimes he always goes on to miss the man. He always casually passes. If you remember his Blackburn, last two chances Blackburn had, Disasi was at fault. He lost his man, and that is a bit of clumsy work. But Disasi is a good player, but he's not at the level we need. I still think Barishele should be coming back into the team. Livy Colville should be either play along with Barishele or Silva and Barishele with Cucurella as a left back. That is the way the manager has to go. Fun fact, Sterling is better than Rashford. I think he's more consistent than Rashford. Rashford, no doubt, is more talented. Rashford is no doubt has a young talent. But Sterling right now is proving it. He has done at City. He has done at Liverpool. While Marcus Rashford in one season did score 20 goals. But again, this season he only has one goal. Unless Marcus Rashford goes on to win the Premier Leagues and that all, I think this is really undebatable. And to be honest, it's stressful to watch Sterling seriously. Sometimes never passes, never shoots. On first touch, takes too many touches, pisses me off. But as long as he keeps scoring for I don't complain. Absolutely, bro. He can also piss off, as I said, because sometimes he makes really bad decision which gets on the mind. But on the other hand, sometimes he does some play which you really like. The goal he scored overall, and that was disallowed, but the goal he scored, that was Raheem Sterling at his prime. And Jackson 1, Rashford 0, big up on Rugby. And Cole Palmer was again really good. People, Cole Palmer was absolutely really good again. He was so composed. This boy is one of the best signings we've made in recent decade. What a player he has been. I think after finally Juan Mata, we have a left-footed player who's really good in the ball, who takes the touches calmly, and he's one of them. Cole Palmer is one of the best players we've got right now in the team. The boy is absolutely calm. He's so composed. He doesn't budge under the pressure, and really, really happy for him, man. The guy, when he gets the ball, is so composed. He helps other play. He helps us continue the possession of the ball, and he always shows why he's the product of Manchester City, why he works under Pep Guardiola. This boy is so good on the ball. His passing, his intelligence, his understanding of the game, his decision of passing. He's such a spot-on boy. He's such a spot-on player. And I'm very happy with Cole Palmer. He's an absolutely outstanding young player. He has the potential to do really well for Chelsea for the future. He could be one of the most cheapest and the best signing we have made in a really, really long time. So really happy with Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is a signing of this week. Absolutely, bro. And for just 45 million for the talent in this market, he's an outstanding young player. He's an absolutely outstanding player. From Havertz to Palmer, what an upgrade. Absolutely, bro. This is why we signed Havertz. This was the exact reason we signed Havertz, to be that creative spark, to make that final passes, to help the team taking with possession. And that is what Palmer has done. This is what Havertz, no disrespect, never used to do for us. With Havertz, we never used to know, will he be a striker, midfielder, right winger? With Cole Palmer, we exactly know he's a right winger who can play near to the striker, has a number 10, and he's a creative spark in our team, which we really lack. And Palmer and Reece James on the right wing, man, this is going to be really beautiful. If he can just be clean in the box, Palmer and James is going to be a fantastic partnership. We got rid of Mountain Havertz and got him. That's a race for the scout there. Bro, we have got some good decisions spot on. And I wish Mountain Havertz the best. They're talented. But in terms of creativity, Palmer is the best thing we have done. Mount and Palmer could have worked together. I'm being very honest. Palmer and Mount could have coexisted together. Mount might have played to the right or the left. But Palmer, in terms of creativity and as a footballer, is better than Mount. Yes, in terms of the pressing, defensive work, and in terms of scoring goals, Mount might edge. But Cole Palmer, as a pure footballer, is better than Mason Mount. And I think we cannot get away from that. He's better than Mason Mount in that aspect. But also, we lack exposure. A team should balance of experience and young potential. Hope us sporting director signs some experience, and that's a good point. That's a really good point put in by. We struggled to even close out the game today until we got that goal. But I think they have went with an under 25 project. Our sporting directors or the owners don't want to sign players below the age of 25. So that is something we need to expect and understand that this team needs a lot of time to gel. Havertz is not talented. Come on, Shane. No. Abhishek, in terms of when he came from Bayer Leverkusen, he was really highly talented, Abhishek, because at that time, Real Madrid were rumored. Everybody in Europe really wanted Kai Havertz. Jurgen Klopp really wanted him as well when we brought him for Leverkusen. So at that time, Abhishek Bhai was a really talented player in 2019-18, but he just gradually declined. Also, Mount worked because of Kova, Kante, Judgin, absolutely. And Mount just never had the creativity that Palmer has, the footballing IQ that Palmer has. And I respect Mount, but in terms of football IQ, in terms of the creativity, helping the team take, Palmer is the thing we needed. Mount and Palmer could easily have coexisted, but I think overall, Palmer is one of the best signings we have made. in the recent decade. Caicedo, have to give him a shout. Caicedo really played well today. Caicedo was really, really good in this game. He won the ball back so many times. He scored a beautiful goal, but that was not allowed, and we went on to win the penalty and get the win. But overall, he played really well today. Yes, he sometimes lost the ball. I'm not saying it was an outstanding performance, a 9 or 10 out of 10, but I think Caicedo did his job. He kept on winning the ball. He sometimes helped us in transition. So still seeing Caicedo slowly getting to understand and getting even better and better is something I'm really happy to see. He had a good game against Arsenal as well. And if he and Enzo can make even a better partnership, keep growing together, I think our midfield future is really good. And Lavia is going to come back in 1 or 2 months as well. So he's only going to get better and better and better. Coming on to Livy Colville, lost too many interceptions. Yeah, bro, like he lost the ball too many times. But I think sometimes he won the ball back as well, which helped Abhishek Bhai. Because in that terms, Caicedo was really important. He was a big part of a pressing team today with Gallagher, Palmer, Sterling, Jackson. And he did a good job of winning the ball in front. Yes, he lost it. But this is what we needed for a long time. Because last year, since we have lost N'Golo Kante, we haven't had the energy in the team. 7 out of 10 for Caicedo, 6 for Enzo, and 7 for Gallagher. I think Gallagher was good. I think Gallagher has been really, really good this season. I just think in the final box he could have been better today. But Conor Gallagher today again had a fine game again today. Conor Gallagher is really important to this team. He gets disrespected a lot, but Conor Gallagher is a reason our team is working really well. He's like having two bodies on the pitch. He's attacking, he's pressing, he's coming back, helping Enzo Caicedo. And this is why he doesn't get the credit, but he's doing an absolutely outstanding job right now, Conor Gallagher. He's doing an absolutely outstanding job. And coming on to the next one, Mudryk, and when he came on was poor. We cannot get away from that. When Mudryk came on, he was really poor today. He was really poor, whether it was because he was still injured and not fully fit, or he just came back after some time, or lacking a bit of match fitness, but he was really poor today, man. We cannot get away from that. He had an absolutely horrific game, Mudryk, when he came on. He was really poor today, and Mudryk had to do better. Whenever he was trying to go on two players, he was taking on two players when you're not going to win the duel, and he was straight away heading for them. Absolutely, bro. He was really poor today when Mudryk came on. He was absolutely awful today when he came on. I love the boy. I think he has a talent, he has an ability, but I think in terms of his final output, he still lacks a lot of that final output, final knowledge, and with experience, with time, he will learn. We still need to understand that he's coming after a long time in terms of he's coming from a Ukrainian league. He's not played in the international level, this high tough league, Premier League. So the boy is still very young, he's still very raw, and he still needs a lot of experience. So I think we still need to give him 1 year under pochettino before we judge him. But being very honest, he was really poor when he came on. He has all the talent, all the pace, all the dribbling, but that is not the most important aspect as a footballer. You need to have the understanding to make the final pass, to make the final decision, and he was really, really lacking there. And Mudryk always takes time, was frustrating, giving away so many fouls, and also straight away, bro, he was running to the man when there was no chance of winning. There were two Tottenham defenders who were already on him and was trying to win against them, against two players. That was never going to work, Mudryk. That was never going to work, and he was really poor today. And please, people, requesting you all to hit the like button. Please, your support really means a lot to the channel. Please subscribe to the video. It really means a lot. Your all support means a lot. Why he gets panic so soon? Take your time, Mika. We're playing against 9 men. Absolutely, Abhishek. But he just like rushes into this decision. Whether it be a bit of lack of confidence because he still hasn't scored like a lot of goals for us on an assist, or in terms of he just wants to keep running, keep going on the players. But the thing he needs to understand, in footballing world today, you need to be smart as well. You can have all the run, you can have all the pace, you can have all the dribbling, but if you don't have the final IQ, final knowledge in the box, you're not going to work at this high level. You need to understand when to release the ball, when to make the run, and this is something Mudryk is really, really lacking at. And this is something I think Poch has to do better. I think a set piece defending is horrendous. Tottenham 3 or 4 set pieces today, they could have scored from everyone, and we have to do better. Disasi, Silva, we have enough aerial ability in the box, but still people don't mark each other from the far post. Nobody's marking the player from the far post. Rodrigo Bentancur, Dyer, they could easily have made it Tottenham 2, Chelsea 2, and Poch has to do better. We conceded a goal against Brentford from Pinnock. We conceded a goal again today. We could have conceded a goal today from Rodrigo Bentancur. Dyer scored today, but a whisker offside. We need to improve our set piece play. We really need to improve that. I think Kulusevski had a good game overall, but I think sometimes for me, when he gets to the final box, he still lacks that final decision making. I think today he had a lot of space against Colville. He had a lot of joy, But once Cucurella came in, that really decreased. Once Cucurella came in, I think Kulusevski did not have a much say in the game. Cucurella mostly kept him quiet for the game. And I thought I will jog peacefully, but this dogs is so irritating in morning for no reason. Yeah, and over Pudding Bhai, thank you so much, Bhai. And today I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to go to work in the morning at 9, but I'm going to enjoy this victory. I might go on a 3-hour sleep tomorrow, 2-hour sleep tomorrow at work. But seeing my team beat my biggest rival 4-1 gives me a joy I cannot just even imagine. I just want to have it enjoy today because I'm loving this team and what a victory. But now, going on to the player rating. Player rating is really, really important, guys. Please let me know your player rating in the comment. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Big up Anurag Bhai. Do subscribe to Sports Freak. Me at 8, absolutely, brother. And he also never sleeps. So coming on to Robert Sanchez. For me, I'm giving a 6. My God, if Bentancur would have scored that goal, I would have lost my shit. We are so bad at defending that 2 against 9. Man, absolutely, bro. Like, bro, I had lost at Abhishek Bhai with that. Because even if they did not score, I think that's been a concern for a long time. Now, whether the manager is not addressing it or the players are not listening or we don't have a proper set-piece coach, but we just aren't learning from our mistakes, and that is a bit of a problem. Robert Sanchez, for me, is a 6 because of it. He did not have much to do, to be really honest. He did not have much to do, but whenever Robert Sanchez has the ball, he gives me heart attacks. He absolutely gives me heart attack, and this is something he can really, really, for me, do better with. Coming on to the next player on the player rating, this is Reece James, and Reece James, for me, has to be a 7. He was solid today. Reece James coming back into the side really good. This is nothing against Gusto. I love Gusto, and Gusto has only given us more assurance that whenever Reece James is not fit, he's there to step it up. But Reece James, his physicality, his demeanor, his leadership, what he really does is really important for us. And seeing Reece James back on the pitch is really good. And he, for me, was 7 today. He was really good. Sanchez, for the save against Son, he's not up to the mark, bro. He's not up to the mark. But the problem with Sheikh Bhai is I think we might try to sign a goalkeeper, Mike Magnain, or another one in the summer. But the reports are coming out that the board are still very satisfied with Sanchez. So I think it's very difficult to say. But bro, being very honest, he's not a keeper at top level. I think the same also goes with Kepa. I think we haven't had a top goalkeeper since Courtois, and that has been a problem. Sanchez so poor with the distribution, and he's very erratic with as well. He was solid, a little bit out of shape. Matches fitness needed for James. I think he still needs to play 3, 4, 5 games for me more to get back to that level. And I agree with Abhishek Bhai as well. But I think overall, that whipping in the balls is something we have missed. That whipping in the ball, that Cole Palmer coming inside, giving it to Reece James putting in the plate for the players, that is something we have missed. And the physicality, he was really good physically today as well. And this is not Reece James at his best. This is an unfit Reece James. Once he gets fully fit, will only get better and better and better. Caicedo 8, Enzo 7.5, Palmer 7.5, Jackson 100. Enzo was poor today, Anurag Bhai. Enzo was not good today, bro. Like, he has to be a 6 or a 6.5. Disasi, for me, people, was clumsy today again on the ball and defensively. So I think he needs to really improve. The boy is still very young. He's still 25. He still has a potential. But I think Disasi is one of the weaklings we have got in terms of centre-backs. I believe Barry Colville can do a better job than him in that position. So I will love him to go at the right, Thiago Silva, and Barry to play along with him. And Disasi is a 4, absolutely Abhishek, but he's very clumsy right now. He's very clumsy on the ball, and it just doesn't give me any confidence. Coming on to Thiago Silva, he was 6 for me. He did overall fine, but again, I don't think Spurs really gave us any threat in this game. Bar the first 20 minutes, we were really not really tested today. Bar from the set pieces, Eric Dyer or Rodrigo Bentancur, we did not have much to do in this game. We kept Son quiet after the first 20 minutes. Madison went on the pitch because they had red card. So we did not have much to do today. And Colville 2, Cucurella 3. I think Colville was poor. Colville was really poor. Views and Vicario. Putin is telling me to replace Vicario with Stengen. I think Vicario is fantastic. Vicario is fantastic, Anurag Bhai. His sweeping work is fantastic. I will still say Ter Stegen is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. So we still need to see Vicario more. We need to see him for the whole season. We straight away cannot say he's one of the best, but he's showing all the talent. And this could have been the goalkeeper we should have gone for. And coming on to the next one, Colville. Colville for me has to be, I've just been kind here. Like Abhishek Bhai is right, he has to be 2 to 3. I've just been kind to Colville because he was poor today. He was poor. The first goal was a total error from Livy Colville. He was absolutely awful for that error. But on the other hand, shouldn't really blame him because that's not his natural position. The manager put him in the wrong position and he has to pay the price for that. So this is why he has to be a 5. But the manager should not be playing a player out of position. He is not a left back. He doesn't have the knowledge where to be as a left back. He took the position of a centre back, and Kulusevski had an easy time and he scored a goal. So this is something Colwill can really do better. And Moses Caicedo for me has to be a 7. He had a good game today overall. Not had his best, but still this is good to see Caicedo having good performances. 6, 7 out of 10, sometimes 8 out of 10. Once he gets into his full gear, once he understands his team better, once he gets a bit more confidence and understanding with Enzo, these will slowly become regular 8, regular 9, and then we are really set for the season. And Caicedo again today did well. He was the better midfielder we had, and I think today, really honest, Enzo was not really good. Enzo was the one who disappointed me today. I don't know the opinion of the people in the chat. Do let me know your opinion, people. Please like the video. Please subscribe. But to be really honest, people, everyone, the performance of Enzo Fernandez was not good today. He was sometimes too aggressive. He was sometimes losing the ball. And he just looked a bit irritated today. Enzo is a much better player. There were reports coming out that Enzo said to Pochettino, change the tactical system. It's not working. Now, I don't know how much is true, how much is not true. But this is something which is a bit of concern. And this is something we really need to do better against people. Because again, Enzo Fernandez, he had a really good game against Blackburn in the midweek. He had a really good game. But today, he was poor. He was really poor. Google has given Enzo a 4. He was a 4. I was kind to him, but he was not really good. I don't really agree with the Google ratings. I don't know how they really calculated. But I think Enzo for me was a minimum 6 today, but nothing more than that. That is just my humble opinion. And Conor Gallagher for me was 6 again. He had a good display today. He was really good in pressing wise. His display was good. But I think creatively, he could have done better. So my Conor Gallagher rating is 6. But overall, again, he's such an important player in the system. I don't think Caicedo Enzo works so well if Gallagher doesn't play. His work off the ball is really important. So again, whether you like or not, but Conor Gallagher is a really important player to this Pochettino system. And again, he has really revived his Chelsea career and is right now one of the most important players in the system we play. Raheem Sterling for me was 7, and I was happy with the display. Yes, sometimes he seriously makes me lose my mind, making wrong decisions. But Raheem Sterling is a really top player when at his best. He's a really threatening player. He causes a lot of problem. And Raheem Sterling today again was a threat. Yes, could have done better? Absolutely. He should have passed it to Palmer. But overall, he's still a very good pro. He's still a very good player. Again, in the second half, when he had the chance, he was a threat. He was the one which helped us score the second goal. And again, Raheem Sterling still could have done better in this game. But even after that, he was so threatening. And he was one of the biggest threats we had. He had Pedro Porro an absolute stretch. He destroyed Pedro Porro. And he was really good today. XG, contribution, passes, interception. Yeah, I think it calculates on that. But I think Anurag Bhai, the thing is, on eye test, like I really said Enzo was not really good. And I think even you agreed. I think even Abhishek Bhai, Pudin Bhai agreed. I think he was not good today, Enzo Fernandez. With Google, for me, problem is sometimes Google gives players too much rating when they don't deserve it. And sometimes it gives player 4. Enzo was not a 4 out of 10 today. But Enzo was a 5 or 6 out of 10 for me. And coming out of Palmer, Palmer was an 8. Palmer was outstanding today. He was really good today. So calm on the ball, so composed on the ball. This boy is a breath of fresh air at Chelsea. So calm on the ball, such a composed player, such a composed person. And he was again really good today. He's such a calming influence in the team. We are still a team that still has a lot to learn. We are still a team that has a lot to do. And this boy is such a calming presence in all of that. He keeps the ball. He helps us keep ticking. And he's such an important player to our system. Really happy with Cole Palmer. And today again, he took the penalty well. Yes, he got it saved. But still, he had the confidence to take it. The shush to Tottenham fans, the good one. And his display in the game, his assist in the end to Nico Jackson, his passing, his pressing. He's such a good player. His attitude is so good. And really love him to bits. And Nico Jackson has to be a 9. That was a wonderful hat trick. And I'm so proud of Nico Jackson. I want this guy to do well at Chelsea. He needed this confidence. So happy for him. But Nico Jackson still should do better. Yes, he scored the hat trick. But that's like 91st, 92nd minutes. So happy with him. But before that in the game, he still lacked a lot of important stuff in the game. He was still not being in the right positions. So this is a very good confidence boost for Nico Jackson. He's got a hat trick. But now he needs to push on. He really needs to push on now and go to the high level. And coming on to Marco Cucurella, I think it was an overall 6 or a 7 for me today. I went for the 6. Abhishek Bhai went with a 7. But again, Cucurella came on and did a really good job. For me, he should have scored that goal or give it to Sterling. But overall, Cucurella came on and did a much better job than Colwill. Gave us a width. And he gave a lot of opportunity to Mudryk. Mudryk had a lot of free space. But Mudryk was really poor today. And coming on, To another substitute rating, Mudryk was poor. I'm being very kind when I give him 5. You could give him 3 and I won't disagree. He was horrific today, Mudryk. He was horrific today. Hopefully he was not fully fit and this is why he had this bad display, but that was horrendous. Mudryk is one player I've said he has a lot of potential, but he still lacks a final decision making. And today again, as a young player does, he kept on making the wrong decision. It took on 2 players, 3 players when there was no necessity to do that. So this is something Mudryk needs to improve upon. Gusto did not have much time, but he was giving unnecessary fouls away. And he gave the foul away where Bentancur could have made it 2-2. And coming on to the next one as well, Hugo Chukwu did not have much time. So on the final thoughts, please people requesting you all to hit the like, hit the subscribe. Your support really means a lot to me, people. Please like the video, please subscribe. Your support always means a lot. And do subscribe to Sports Freak as well. But on the final thoughts on the game, I'm so proud of the team. Up the Blues, such a win. Everybody doubted us. Everybody said Chelsea have no chance to beat Tottenham. And I said, we love to play big sides. The football we want to play, we don't want to play low blocks. We want to play sides which take the football, leave spaces behind, and we can take them on. And the team made me proud. The team took on Tottenham. The attitude was fine. And I'm so proud of the team. Reece James was good today. I have to say Caicedo was good today. Palmer was absolutely fantastic today. And Jackson getting that goal. What a fantastic night. And what a good victory. But I'm going to enjoy it. Up the Blues. Up the massive Blues. But Pochettino needs to go on the dressing room as well. And after this match is over, in the next 1 or 2 days, we still need to improve more things because we were good today. But against 9 men, it took us 30-35 minutes before we scored the next goal. Like Udogi got a red card at 55 minutes and we scored in 76. And after that, we had still 14 minutes without a goal. So I think this is something we need to improve. We are still struggling for goals. Yes, we scored 4 today, but those were in the end. So this is only just a bit of tad negative that we need to improve upon. We need to learn to finish the game early on and close out the game quickly. So that is something team may improve upon. But other than that, up the Blue, beating Tottenham 4-1, the league leaders, only shows the capability we have got. We just need to keep improving upon. Big up Pudin Bhai, good night Pudin Bhai. Thank you so much, Bhai. Your support means a lot. Big up to Anurag Bhai, big up to Abhishek Bhai, big up to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much everyone to join. Wishing you the best. Up the Blues, mighty Blues.